Peace, what's going on, everyone? My name is Soupalawyer. I'm from Soupalawyer.com. You can check me out on Soupalawyer.com. That's Soupalawyer.com. The Soup of the Day is going to be on Pennsylvania Rules of Criminal Procedures, Rule 5046A. So you go on Google. This is Pennsylvania. This is the Rule of Pennsylvania Criminal Procedures. Go on Google, type in Rule 5046A. Contents of the complaint. I'm gonna tell you a story what happened. A brother came to me one time with his paperwork, had a couple of felonies. I asked him to see his paperwork because, telling me the story was gonna take too long. I just wanted to get right to it. So he gave me his paperwork. As soon as he gave me his paperwork, he had like 50 pages to his affidavit of probable cause. Right then and there, as soon as I seen that, I knew his complaint, his police criminal complaint was suspect. 50 pages, it should not take 50 pages to basically charge somebody with something. And I just knew that something wasn't right from the rip. So I didn't even look at the affidavit of probable cause. I went right to his charges. I checked out his charges, and what do you know? I looked at it, and he has some defects with his charges. So I showed the brother on his complaint. First, on your police criminal complaint, if you look at the charges, section of the charges, at the top it has something that reads, set forth a brief summary of facts sufficient to advise the defendant of the nature of the offense charged, citation to the statute. Without the summary of facts, then that is not sufficient, and basically that's a defect. So I showed the brother this on his police criminal complaint in the charges section where the offenses is, and then I took him to the rule 5046A, and basically I showed him that his charge only had the statute and the citation to the statute, and showed him that by this rule it states that contents of the complaint, that every complaint shall contain a summary of facts sufficient to let him know what it is that he done to be guilty of that charge. So once I showed him that, I told him to make his objection, because he basically couldn't defend himself against accusations where they did not let him know in his charge what it is that he did to actually be guilty of this charge. So it was a real easy case, and the charges was real serious. So something like that, it helped him out a lot, because once he seen all 50 of them pages to his affidavit of probable cause, he was going crazy, like, oh man, I'm facing all this time. But, right then and there, whenever you get an affidavit of probable cause and it's like 50 pages and all that, go to your charge, go to your offense, see if your offense has the statute, the citation to the statute, and the summary of facts. And all you got to do is type in Rule 5046A, contents of the complaint, and it'll tell you that every complaint shall contain a summary of facts sufficient to let the defendant know what it is that he allegedly done to be guilty of this offense. This is the Soup of the Day, man. You could always check me out on Soupalawyer.com. You get more information on Soupalawyer.com. If you need some information to assist you with your charges, with your case, also be on the lookout for the talk show, Monica and Don Heroic Talk Show, an extension of the Soup of the Day. And if you heard anything that you like or anything that's helpful, please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. You could also join the community of your peers on salpeers.com. That's SALPEERS.com. One love.